Danielle, Rama, Hoffman here with video 5 of this Magdalene Wealth Codes mini series. This video is dedicated to a very key paradigm shift, which is shifting from using action to create and thinking that it's your action that creates your results to mastering the non-physical energies to create on the physical plane. The more that I am steeped in the Magdalene codes and teaching it and sharing it and applying it myself, the more that, and the guides have been sharing, the more that I've come to realize that our capacity to actualize in the physical plane using vibration and energy in co-creation with our aligned action is about our evolution in consciousness. It's an evolutionary stage. It's an ascended mastery. It's a way that we are also embodying more of our divine selves. And there really is this illusion lie that it's our action that creates. And you are already in action. It's why you've chosen to come onto the Earth Star, to have your hands in the clay. And actually being an action taker is one of the prerequisites to work with me and the Magdalenes, that you have created something that you're proud of, whatever that is for you. That may be that you've been married in an amazing relationship and you come from a family of divorce. It may be that you have created something incredible in your business, even if you've used more action that you would have liked to, whether that's meeting an income goal or publishing a book or really being a facilitator of transformation in somebody's life. It's such an honor and a blessing to be sharing our gifts and talents. So there may be something that you're proud of related to your career, and that you are already in action is one of the prerequisites to work with us, and that you're recognizing that actually it's time to fold in more of the non-physical energies to contribute to the action that you've already taken. So it's kind of like this secret sauce to manifesting 100% of your desires on demand, on command. It is also your capacity to utilize the non-physical energies. And that's a lot of what we're up to in the Magdalene Wealth Codes. Is how can you leap while you sleep? How can you really be using interdimensional communication to draw to you those optimal individuals, experiences, opportunities? How can you be really applying the multi-D abundance method to which really lays out key and core practices to apply those non-physical energies, which you already are a master in, yet it's just remembering them and using them in a way that your manifestations have a pathway to go from inspiration into form. Now, the last thing that I want to say here is about manifesting 100% of your desires, because I see a lot in our clients, and I know it's been the case for me as well, that like we may be really great at manifesting up to 70% or 85%, and then we stop. And I'm thinking in particular of one of our Magdalene Codes graduates who applied the multi-D abundance method. And she had this pattern of, like, when she would offer her certification or her healing certification, she would have like 7 out of 10, like 70% out of 100% clients showing up. And then she would just stop and not really create and contribute at that full level. And then after activating the Magdalene Codes, she didn't stop. Like, her program started and she still kept holding the space to meet 100% of her choice to receive more without doing more, to contribute more without doing more, by having more individuals in her mastermind. And then she created 100% of her desires. And there's something just as well about an evolutionary stage to say, okay, I'm choosing to create this. It's aligned with me. It's aligned with what matters most to me. It's aligned with my mission. It's a resource, and I'm all in. I have the capacity to create 100% of the desires. So that's also what we're up to in the Magdalene codes. So as we're wrapping up this mini series, and you've had the opportunity to meet with the Magdalenes, there have been some key paradigm shifts that we've covered, like the shift from trading one form of abundance to another, to really being multi-dimensionally abundant, to go from overworking to being energized. This shift as well to thinking that it's your action that creates, to really being able to harness the non-physical realms to create in the physical plane. I would invite you to join us for the Magdalene Wealth Codes if you are feeling called. We have an intimate council of 18 because there is a lot of one-on-one remote energy work as a part of the program. You receive 20-minute remote energy sessions with the Magdalenes to activate each code and to really become a fully initiated Magdalene love being, with your horizontal plane really turned on, so that you have also the energetic bandwidth to be receiving more without the body crash. And so in order to have that level of energetic attention, we keep the council to 18 individuals. And it also includes 4 months of live coaching with the Magdalenes and myself, really to assist you in not only knowing what really matters to you, because it's one thing to say it, like to say, okay, you're going to be actualizing, manifesting what matters to you, yet to really go deep into what matters to you in this lifetime, from the level of the Akashic records, from the level of your mission, and creating the resources of time, of money, of relationships, of energy, so that you can fulfill your mission from a place of really being resourced. And also that a lot of what we're going to be up to is connected to your connection to higher consciousness, to source, to being connected to source in a more consistent way, because that's another way of talking about how to utilize the non-physical energy to create on the physical plane, is also your capacity to really be in an active, consistent connection with source, as source, being a creator being, and actualizing on purpose 100% of your desires. So if you're feeling called to find out more, I would invite you to reply yes to this video, and we'll be in touch with a few questions just to make sure that what you are looking for and what the Magdalene Codes program does are an aligned match, and that you can really rock it out in the program. And then we'll send you all the details. So we always sell out, spots are filling quickly. And so if you are feeling called, I invite you to take that next step to follow the energy. Of course, we only want you in the program if it's aligned for you. And so we will explore that together. Thanks so much for tuning in, sending you much love and appreciation for being here. And like the guides always say, for your contribution in the evolution and consciousness, because it takes all of us together. So bye for now.